What's going on, people? BCHQ Discussion Time, episode 74. This one's kind of a deep one. Obviously, we just lost Mac Miller. He's a rapper, for those that don't know. And basically, an overdose. It's happening a lot. A lot of the artists are dying of overdoses. And now, I don't know if this was intentional, if it was laced. But I just want to address, the artists themselves, promoting the drugs and the alcohol in their video and in their music, because the majority of them are on it. You can tell. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to fucking know when a rapper is on something, and you can just tell by looking at them. It's craziness. I just don't understand why these rappers are promoting this shit, because it's not helping no one. Yeah, you might get a buzz off of listening to the music, but I guarantee you, the artists you're listening to and looking up to are on drugs and high off the head. And for you to like that music, you got to relate to it in a way. Now, I say a lot of you are relating to it because you're doing the same shit the artists are doing. You're popping the pills, you're drinking alcohol, and you're getting fucked off your head, and then you feel like you can relate to the music more because you look up to that artist, so you start doing what they're doing. But you got to stop copying them. You got to live your own life, because you can see what's happening. More and more, not just rappers, but musicians are dying because they're in a world that is corrupt and evil, and they're selling their souls for the rich to get exposure for them as an artist, but ultimately they're the ones that lose out. They've got all this money, they're rich, but then they're dying because they're depressed with record labels, they're depressed with their creativity and being limited. When you're on a record label, you can't do things the way you want to do them unless you own that record label. Now, think of the big artists out there, the majority of them are signed to a record label. That means the record label are controlling them. The artists aren't having a say in things like track lists for albums, how many songs per album, how many albums they want to do. They're in a contract, remember. So this is something we all need to think about. But this is not just at the rappers that are promoting this shit, but the fans themselves as well. Why are you promoting it? Do you all want to die the same way as the artists are dying of overdosing and whatever you're taking getting laced? And is that what you want from life? Because if you do, carry on doing what you're doing, because it's pure fuckery and I'm fed up with it. Just lost Mac Miller. Obviously the guy needed help. People are saying, yeah, we miss you, RIP. I'm not saying everyone is to blame, but a lot of people are to blame because they're saying that, but now it's too late. The guy's dead, he's gone. Rest in peace. But you can't pretend like you care when it's too late, when you could have helped him beforehand. And these artists are too, I don't even like all these rappers like Lil Pumps and all these little rappers with little names. There's no originality now. Yet they're getting thousands or millions of views because the fans don't even want content anymore. They just want dumbed down, high on drugs, mumble shit. And it sells, and it's sad because you lot are encouraging this shit, and look what's happening. I think it's time that a lot of you need to wake up and see what you're doing and take responsibility, because it's not going to get any better until you lot start to realise this. And I'm not saying every single person is to blame, but the majority of people are, because you're going to festivals high off your fucking head. People are dying at festivals. People are getting crushed. People are coming out of festivals never to be the same as they were before because of people lacing drugs. And why can't you have a good time without drugs? It's sad. Ask yourself, why can't you be happy without drinking alcohol or getting high off your head on drugs that's potentially going to kill you? Carry on doing it if that's what you want and you want to die in early age, because you got to find some passions in life that are non-harmful to your health. That's it for this one, guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. People need to wake the fuck up. because too many people are dying. Rest in peace, Mac Miller.